Oh boy, let me ask you one simple question. Have you ever opened Instagram and see somebody of your age driving a car you cannot afford? This same person is living in a very big mansion and is even flying business class while you are still struggling to pay rent in face me face you block. Did you look at your life and say, God, what am I doing? Is it the fault of my parents? Is it the fault of my siblings? Who has done me wrong? Please, don't do this to yourself. Because you know how you are making your own money, but you don't know all these people, how they always make theirs. This now brings me to a man known as Casey Luxury. The name alone says it all. Gold, jewelry, Banana Island, bling, 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 cars as well. And a life that makes an ordinary salary earner in Nigeria feel like a failure. Some people, when they see these people driving around Lekki, around Lagos Island there, they will say, God, what's going on? But on August 13, 2026, the luxury stopped. Casey Luxury was at the airport, ready to board a flight to Paris. Instantly, he was already at the gate, but instead of entering the plane, he was arrested. Arrested by NDLEA. They say they found 184.5 kilograms of linked to a network he allegedly leads. But wait a minute before you say, I knew it. There's a twist though. This isn't just a story about an arrest. There's a secret reason why this case is different from every other bust case you've ever heard in your life. My people, stay with me, please. Because in 2 good minutes, I'm going to show you guys why this case, why it matters. Because a lot of big boys in London, a lot of big boys in Asia, a lot of big boys in Europe, they were right now in trouble. In fact, some big boys also in Nigeria, they've been hiding their head now. They've been disassociating themselves from this man. As a matter of fact, all those cars that flies around Lekki, that kind of area, they've stopped flying. Everybody has relaxed. My people, when did we reach the point where we only respect people with money? We see a car, we see a gold chain, and immediately we shout, boss, chairman, my role model, alaye baba, we even pray, God, please do what you do for this man. Do it for me too. My brother, before you pray that kind of prayer, you should know what you're asking God to copy for you. NDLEA says that this network that we're talking about today is expected to make 39 billion from just one shipment. 39 billion. That is enough money to make anyone on social media a king. But while the world was liking this man pictures, while the world was sliding the page, investigators were quietly following the trail that started at a small courier company in Lagos. They arrested a logistic worker who pointed at someone else, who eventually pointed at the luxury king himself. Does this story even sound familiar to you? It should. Remember Hush Puppy? Before the FBI caught him in Dubai, he was the king of Instagram, Gucci, private jet, and 5-star hotels all around the world. Thousands of young Nigerians, they wanted to be like him. Then just single one day, the picture that he always posts on social media suddenly stopped. And 11 years prison sentence started following Hush Puppy. Gradually at the back. That is how Hush Puppy, they push him straight into Banga. Now, I'm not saying Casey Luxury is Hush Puppy. No. His case is still in court as we speak. And he is innocent until proven guilty. But I'm using this to show you guys that lifestyle is not character. Now, let me ask you, if you find your own role model, Gaga, that is actually running a race that leads to a cell, would you still want him or her to be your role model? Think about it. Because what NDLEA found inside Casey Luxury house in Banana Island in Lagos after the arrest is going to make you rethink what success really be. You know our friend, big cars, chain, luxury things. That's why they call him luxury man. Imagine that moment at the airport. You have your passport with you. You think about the croissant and the wine in Paris that you're going to zip when you land. You are a big boy. Then suddenly, hand touch you like this. Ta, ta, ta. And you look and you saw NDLEA red jacket together with a badge. And what did they say? NDLEA said that they found thousands of euros and pounds on him, plus expensive jewelries when he was arrested. But the most expensive things he lost that very night wasn't even the money. It was his peace of mind. This is where the lesson is for you and me. You might be driving a second-hand Toyota Corolla while your friend is in a Range Rover. My brother, drive that Toyota Corolla with pride. If that Toyota Corolla was bought with clean money, please, you can pass thousands of police checkpoints without your heart being baka, baka, baka. No shaking. Because peace of mind is a luxury money cannot buy. This case, as we discussed now, is bigger than even Nigeria. NDLEA says that the network stretched to the UK, Europe, and Asia. Why does this matter? Why does it matter to you and I? Because it proves that in this 2026, there's no place to hide anymore. If the money isn't clean, the ocean is no longer a wall to shade you. But here's the big question that I want every babe, every lady who are watching me to answer. If a man come to you that you're watching me, with all this luxury, but he cannot explain his business for 5 good minutes, will you stay or will you run? I'm going to tell you what most people choose and why this is a trap. My people, there's no shame in legitimate slow money if you are cutting hair, selling food, or doing care work abroad. Hold your head high. Be proud of yourself because you're building a foundation that can stand the test of time. No shaking. Social media is a lie. A fool to fete. Now social media now it be. It's a selected picture of a person's life. What they want you to see is what they will post on social media. And you are now comparing your full movie to the 30-second trailer, the one they posted on social media. Please, don't let a TikTok video make you feel like a failure at 25 or 30 years. Our parents used to say, don't spoil my name. But today, the question has changed. And they used to say, how much do you have? That's the question of nowadays. How much you have for your pocket? Ego, money, kudi. That's what they will ask you. They don't care about the name anymore. Name, Kujera Foruko. Who cares? Who name help? Now they will tell you. People, we need to go back to that old days of thinking. Because a good name is better than if 39 billion naira. Whether Casey Luxury is cleared or convicted, that is for the lawyers to talk about. Our own problem here is the lesson that we need to learn. Please, don't destroy your home because you are trying to look arrived today. Build your life at your own pace. Buy the car, you can afford it. Travel when you can afford it. But do it so that when you reach the airport gates, you only worry what is for dinner on the plane. You will not worry about anyone tapping your shoulder. Let us settle this in the comment, please. Do you think our society respects money too much? Or do you think social media made you feel pressure to be rich quickly? I want to hear your heart on this matter. And drop your comment below, please. If you know a young person that is struggling with pressure, share this video with them. They need to hear it now. Share it now with them. Because slow money is better than fast wahala. And if you have your own story that you want to share with me on this platform, our link is in the description. At the same time, our WhatsApp number is right up here. Please, just click this logo here. Our subscribe button is here. This is African Black Gold TV. I'm going to see you guys in the next gist. Bye for now.